When it comes to Tinder, your pictures are not just part of your profile, they really are your profile, so it's important to get them right. Hey, welcome to OnlineForLove, your #1 resource for dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 ways that you can improve your Tinder dating photos. Before we dive into this though, you should definitely make sure to check out our free online dating opener formula. So this is going to actually triple your response rate on any online dating site or dating app because your first message to somebody is so crucial. This can make or break your interaction with them. So don't forget to check out our free online dating opener formula, completely free. It's going to be linked above me and down in the description down below. Also, are you even sure that you are on the right dating site? Is Tinder the best one for you, or is there something better? Do not forget to take our free online dating app quiz, which is going to pair you with your perfect online dating site or dating app. It's quick, fun, easy, totally free, so make sure to click the link above me or found in the description to go to the quiz, take it, then come on back here and comment below what your results are because we would love to know. Alright, so Tinder photos. This is a huge point of contention. It's always, what is the best ones to post, which are the worst ones. You may have heard that women do not like when men are holding fish in their profile photos, but what else? What are the other unspoken rules that you may have been breaking all this time and didn't even know? And what are the things that you're actually doing right? Okay, so let's get started. First off, you want to avoid selfies as much as possible for many reasons. One, it really is not usually the best, most flattering angle of you. It looks kind of juvenile in a way to just have a bunch of selfies. The best thing you can do is to have a friend, if you have a photographer, that's great, but if not, a friend or someone you trust, take some photos of you and choose the best one. But whenever you have a selfie like this, it looks low effort, it looks again juvenile. Selfies also do tend to distort your features a bit, so you don't actually look like how you really look like. And they also do tend to be a bit more bland. When you have someone take an actual photo of yourself, you can actually be doing something, you can be in the midst of a hobby, it can show the background. There's a lot more things that go into it besides just the angle of the selfie itself. It's all the things that you can read about a person when they're not the ones taking the photo themselves. The second key tip is to avoid anything that is too low quality. So this should be obvious, but unfortunately it's not. So you want to avoid, any pictures that look like they were taken on a potato, taken on a Nokia phone that was found in a dinosaur's belly. You want to have an up-to-date picture of yourself, several up-to-date pictures, all of them up-to-date pictures. What am I saying? Nowadays, everybody's got smartphones in their pockets with decent cameras. You don't have to have a full-on photo shoot, but you should have something that's not super grainy. You want to have photos where you can actually make out what's happening. You can see yourself clearly. It doesn't have to be exactly 4K, high definition, all up in your pores, but you want to be able to see what you look like. You don't want to look like a mass of pixels. Having photos that are too blurry or too low quality are really guaranteed to have that person swiping away from you and not matching with you because they can't tell what you look like. So what's the point of even posting it? The next tip is to smile and to look happy in your pictures. So a lot of men feel like the only way that they can actually look good in pictures, or what they're supposed to do, is to look serious, maybe even look a bit mean. However, this is just not the best way to go about it. Women like men who look approachable, who look fun, who look happy. I mean, everybody likes that. You want to look like a fun person. You don't want to look like you are taking yourself too seriously. Now, if you are a model, or if you just know how to work it, go ahead. You don't have to always be smiling in every picture. You can pull some blue steel if you'd like to. But for the most part, if you don't really know how to do that, then it's best to just go the safer route and look like a happy, approachable, nice person. And sometimes having a too serious look can really be detrimental because you might look not very fun. You might look like you take yourself too seriously. You might look even scary at the worst. Looking happy and open and inviting is a really great signal to women that they will be welcome with you and safer with you, and it just tends to make you look more attractive in general if you are looking happy and smiling. It would make us very happy if you could thumbs up this video and hit subscribe. So it really helps out our channel when you give our videos a thumbs up because that shows YouTube that people are enjoying our content. So then YouTube pushes our videos out for more people to see. So we would really appreciate your thumbs up and your subscriptions. Now let's go ahead to the next tip, which is to not post too many photos with a bunch of other people. Ideally, you would have no photos with a bunch of other people. But one of the biggest reasons that women do not swipe right on men is because they can't tell which one is you. It's especially bad if your first photo is with a bunch of other people. The more people, the worse it is. So you want to really cut down on that. If you do have a photo of yourself that you really love, but you're surrounded by a bunch of other people, try to maybe crop it so you can really only see you. Women who are interested in dating they're not interested in all those random people. They're interested in their potential partner. So it's really not necessary to show other people in your dating profile at all. Speaking of which, our number 5 tip is to keep women out of your dating profile photos. So if you are a straight man who's looking to date women, it's not a good idea to have some women in your photos, even if they're your sister, or your cousin, or whatever, or your best friend. It sends up a few signals. First off, it could seem a bit desperate. It's like, hey, look, I attract women. See, here's proof, which is a bit cringy. And outside of that, it could just make you look like a player, just ready to go party, and you're just showing off all the women that you're going to be with instead of with her. It doesn't make you look cool, it doesn't make you look approachable, it makes you look like a red flag, so a lot of women are going to swipe away from you. And even if that is like your sister or your family member, then you have to write that for sure in the caption, although honestly, it's best to get rid of it altogether because a lot of people just don't read the captions, especially women who have, you know, the advantage of so much choice. They might not take the time to read your profile carefully. Maybe they should, but the chances are less that they will. So it's best really to just keep all people of the opposite sex, the sex that you're trying to attract, out of your photos. Question of the day: what are your personal Tinder picture pet peeves? So what are things that are a total red flag to you whenever you see them on Tinder? I'll say mine personally. I really hate it when I see pictures of people who are staring at their phone. It's like you seem to be showing that you are addicted to your phone. I get it. It's like you don't really know many poses or something, but their first picture is them looking at their phone at a restaurant. It's like, is this what I have to look forward to? Out to eat with you and you're ignoring me for your phone? It's just such a turn off. So anyway, this turned into a tangent. Leave your own tangents down in the description down below. What are your personal picture pet peeves on Tinder or any other dating site? So the next tip that we have for you of how to have better Tinder photos is to not post pictures without clothes. So a lot of men want to post pictures of themselves shirtless, and they sort of think that, in their opinion, when they see women without a lot of clothes on, it's very attractive, so the opposite must be true, right? Well, unfortunately, it's not exactly apples to apples, because while many women would love to see you without a shirt on, that's for sure, especially if they're interested in you, putting it in your dating profile just doesn't have the same, maybe, effect as a woman showing off more of her body in her profile, for a few reasons. One, women are usually on high alert for creeps. They're often being sent pictures that they didn't ask for, unsolicited pictures of men, and the last thing they want to do is to go onto someone's profile and see, again, an unsolicited picture of someone who is in a state of undress that they didn't ask for. It's sort of off-putting. Having shirtless pictures or pictures of you where you're really not wearing a lot of clothes can also send the wrong message. It might make you seem maybe self-absorbed, might make you seem like you are only interested in a physical connection. If you are just interested in that, then hey, maybe that's fine, but it can sort of rub women the wrong way. Now, hey, we're all for body confidence and body positivity, so post what you want, be who you want to be, but just be aware that this could be turning women away. Not seeming creepy can sometimes be a delicate balance when it comes to online dating. You want to put your best foot forward and not make any unintentional mistakes. One of the best ways that you can go about this is by checking out our free online dating opener formula. This is going to actually project the best opening line for you. It's going to triple your response rates on any online dating app or dating site. So do not forget to check that out. That's going to be linked above me and found in the description down below. So the next tip for your Tinder photos is to use good angles and lighting. So this might sound obvious, but if you are someone who doesn't necessarily like photos being taken of you, who hates being in front of the camera and wants to get it over with as soon as possible, you may have never necessarily thought about the angles that you are posing in or the lighting that you're taking the photos in, but these are all very important things. They can really make or break the attractiveness in the photo. So it would really help you out to take a little bit of time, just pose different ways in the mirror or on your camera and look at what makes you look the best. Generally, you want to avoid angles that are too high up because that does tend to make you look a bit shorter. You don't want to go too down low that it's like kind of strange, you're looking up your nostrils, but below a little bit can make you seem a bit taller. You want to see what angle looks best for your face. You want to have good lighting on your face, preferably natural lighting. That sort of tends to erase fine lines and things like that. Natural lighting is best. If not, you can use lights, actual lights, but you do want to have your photos be posed well. You want to have the lighting be well. You want to be able to see yourself well. So take some time to actually consider the effort that's going into these photos. You don't want it to be as simple as necessarily one one click and you're done and you got a picture of you on a camping trip, that's fine, but generally the best photos might take a few tries and you having to adjust in order to look your best. Now, usually this is a typical women thing to do, to spend a lot of time in front of the camera taking lots of pictures, but if you sort of dedicate a little bit of time as well, then you could really end up with a lot better pictures, because it's no wonder that women have no shortage of amazing looking pictures, because they're sort of used to it in general, of course. But if you do the same as well, then you'll have better success in your photos. The next Tinder photo tip we have for you is to have variety in your photos. So you are allowed to add multiple photos on Tinder, and you should take advantage of this and add multiple photos from different angles, days, scenarios, outfits, etc. You never want to post more than one picture in the same outfit on the same day, where it becomes clear that you just took a whole bunch of photos and you're posting them. That's just very unattractive. Don't do that. You want to have photos showing different aspects of yourself and maybe different aspects of your looks as well. This can be a great time to show off your sense of fashion, your maybe sense of adventure, your hobbies, who you are, but you can really use your photos to tell a bit of a story about yourself. So again, a lot of women are not going to take the time to necessarily read your bio, and on Tinder it's not really about the bio anyways, it's about the photos. So you want to tell a story and explain who you are through them. The next tip is to try to not try too hard or to post anything to pose. So this may seem counterintuitive to everything we've talked about. You do want to try with your online dating profile and your pictures, etc. But if you are trying too hard, it does become a turnoff as well. So it can be a bit of a delicate line to walk. But you don't want to come off looking desperate or like you take yourself way too seriously. If you are too concerned about looking alpha and you only have photos in, ridiculous suits in unnatural situations where you're flexing and looking angry and whatever, it's just a bit much. Like, we get it. You think that you are an alpha person, but it's sort of laughable. You don't want to take yourself that seriously where you are unintentionally becoming a meme. You want to just chill, post the best photos of yourself, try posing, etc., but you don't want to go overboard with anything. Okay, and our last tip is all about clothes and really how you look. So we haven't talked too much in this list about, your personal appearance when it comes to grooming and how you personally look, but that is important. You do want to look your best, whatever your best is to you. So don't post pictures with barbecue stains on your shirt, with your hair looking all messed up, with a picture that you didn't wash your face in a few days, where you can see dirt underneath your fingernails. You need to take good care of yourself and have photos that reflect that. So you do need to put in some effort. So get a good haircut, get some nice clothes that fit well. If they don't, then tailor them. Look into styles that match your personality and match your body type. You want to put your best foot forward. A lot of men make the mistake that thinking women are not visual creatures, that only men are the ones who care what people look like, but that's just not true. So take pride in your appearance and have photos that reflect that. But that's going to just about wrap up this video. I hope that you found it helpful, and I hope that your Tinder pictures are fire and everyone is talking about how awesome you look. Hope this helped you out. Do not forget to check out our free online dating opener formula. This is going to triple your response rates on any online dating site or dating app. So do not forget to check that out, linked above and in the description down below. Also, make sure that you are using the correct online dating site in the first place in order to get the most out of your time online. It could be Tinder, could be something else. So make sure to take our free online dating app quiz. That's going to be linked above me and in the description down below. It's quick, fun, easy, totally free. It's going to pair you with your perfect site, so do not forget to check out that. Now that you're just about done with this video, make sure to check out some of our other ones popping up on either side of me and answer the question of the day. What are your personal Tinder picture pet peeves? What are things that really annoy you about seeing women's or men's pictures on Tinder? Leave your comments, leave the tea down below. We'd love to hear from you. But that's going to just about wrap up this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you liked it and subscribe if you loved it. And hopefully we'll see you here again at Online for Love. Thanks, bye!